Okay, many of y'all have gotten to the 3D modeling stage, and we'll be working on the 3D modeling drawings. They're easier than what you think on a lot of them, and so I'm going to do a quick review on how to do that. Okay, if you're in drafting and annotation, you'll want to come up here, and you will definitely want to go into the 3D modeling. Once you're in the 3D modeling, you'll see the screen just like normal. You'll have your, over here, 2D wireframe and so forth. Then you want to come over here to where it says Unsaved View, and you'll want to choose Southeast Isometric. Once you do this, you'll see that it has changed a bit. Your Z and your X and your Y are here attached to this location. So you will want to type in UCS, click on UCSICON, and you'll want to select down here the no origin, and you see now that it's moved over here, and you've got your crosshairs as well. Okay, many of you already know how to basically draw on an X and Y plane. Okay, so let's just say that we decide we are going to draw a small block or so right here, and we are going to just draw it like so, and I'm just drawing a block just to draw it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is tell this to extend, okay, this piece here over to there, and then I'm going to trim this piece here, and basically I can erase this. It's just junk. Okay, so now we look at this and we go, you know what, this is pretty good, but how can we extrude this, or should we extrude it now? Let's see if we can extrude it afterwards or press pull it afterwards. So let's say we want to go over here and we want to copy. We'll copy this one, and let's just say, let's do the proper copy. Let's do copy. Okay, let's do it from the intersection, and let's go ahead and do it up here. Here's the near. Okay, and then let's do a circle. Let's tell it the midpoint. Okay, and then we'll do it to the endpoint here. Okay, and so what we have is we have a circle here. Okay, now if we wanted to, we could come over here and we could do a trim from here, and we could trim this, trim that, trim that. Now we can erase that. Okay, now let's say that we decide we need another circle. Let's go ahead and put another circle in there. Okay, do the first one, put it by midpoint. Okay, and let's say we want the circle small, and let's say we need another circle in there. Okay, we're going to get it from the intersection, and we're going to keep it at the near. Okay, and we want another line that goes from this intersection to this intersection over here. Okay, and we can copy that line, which is right here, go from the intersection, which is right here, to the intersection over here. Okay, let's go ahead and trim part of the circle, this one, and we'll come over here, do escape, do trim, do here, part of the circle. Okay, now we can come over here and we can do the erase. Let's go ahead and erase this. Let's go ahead and erase this, or we may need that, so we can do trim here, and we're going to trim this one here. right? Now we can come over here and do this, and we want to erase this one here. Now, let's see if we can come over here and we can press pull. And let's say that we press pull and we wanted it 0.25, and we have just created our widget. Okay? Other people have it different ways where you create your widget first, you do the conceptual or do the item as you go. Okay? So, now, let's say that you've got this piece here, and let's say that you want to create a piece on the Z plane, which is up and down. Okay? Keep it on the isometric southeast. Come over here, and now you want to choose front. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to create we are going to create a small piece here. We can add to it. Okay. And we are going to go ahead and just put it here. Okay. I'm going to erase this one because it's not as important. And I'm going to extend it, this one, to here. And then I will trim it to here. So now we have this piece. We are working off of the front side. And so let's say that we want to do, before we even go, and we don't want to have to copy edge, let's say we come over here and we do near, and let's say we want to go here, I guess, to here, if we want. And then let's say that we decide to do a circle again. We want it to midpoint here, and we want it to the intersection here. Okay, the intersection. Now we come over here and we say, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's erase this one. Let's trim just like what we did over there. We're going to take this one, we're going to trim this one, and we're going to trim this one. So now we have this widget right here. Okay, so now let's say we want to trim this and this for the circle. Let's erase this line here, or unless we're going to do another circle, let's just go ahead and throw a little circle in there. Let's tell it to the midpoint, and we are going to throw a small circle in there. Alright, now we are going to come over here and we want to erase this line here. Now we want to go back to solid and we want to do press pull. Remember, if we grab this, we can tell it how wide we want it right here, and now we have that. Now we can tell it to copy this piece right here, tell it the end right here, tell it the end, which is right here. Okay, and then we want to tell it the end. Whoops, did we mess up there? We sure did. Okay, so now let's say copy. Go ahead and grab this one, tell it the end right here, and tell it the end there. Okay, and if we want to turn and rotate this around, oh, sorry. Okay, so now we can tell it copy this, all this. Okay, tell it end. We can come over here and choose this end, and then we can come over here, choose that end, and you can see it's there. You can go ahead and erase this one here. We do not need it erased. We do not need it. Okay, but you see we have some residuals, so we will need to erase the residuals, which is right here. Sorry. Okay, and we will need to see if we can click on this piece, and we are going to delete it as well. Now that we have this widget here, we can look at it, but you know what? They're not together. Okay, they're not part of this piece. You can see all of them are separate. So then we come over here and we choose Union. And you choose the items that you want to join together. And then you press enter. And now you can see that they're all one piece. Okay, they are all one piece. Alrighty. So you can see them. They look great. It's all one piece for you. Okay. So that's how you create your Z.